Hi, I'm Oliver Wilson. I'm the engineering supervisor at Christine's Food Hygiene. I'm also a mental health first aider and part of the wider mental health first aid team at Christine's. We've come to St Helens today to meet Andy Reid, MBE. Andy is the founder of Standing Tall Foundation. Christine's Food Hygiene are the head sponsor for Andy as he takes on the London Marathon in 2026, which we've just discussed, and it's only 4 weeks away.
Yeah,
So, Andy, could you give us a brief introduction and background about yourself, who you are and what you do?
yeah. Hi, I'm Andy Reid, MBE. So I joined the army in 1997, like a long time ago now, probably before you were born, probably.
Not quite.
And yeah, I went on various tours, Northern Ireland, Kosovo, a couple of tours of Iraq, and then in 2009 went over to Afghanistan. 3 months into that tour, unfortunately, I stepped on what's called an improvised explosive device, which resulted in me becoming a triple amputee. But I just decided I'm a survivor, not a victim. I thought I'm still here. I'm going to set myself some goals, and I'm going to crack on. And I set myself like an immediate goal of going home for the weekend, a middle-term goal of getting a medal, the rest of the guys I served with, and then a long-term goal of walking down the aisle with my now wife, Claire. So I achieved all those goals, and then I've just pushed on since then, doing other challenges, jumping out of aeroplanes and bike rides and climb Mount Kilimanjaro and stuff like that, as you do. And then I set up the Standing Tall Foundation about 5 years ago. I just thought it's the right thing to do, help people out with mental health, drug and alcohol addiction problems. So we help veterans, we help disadvantaged young people, care leavers, anyone really who comes to us with a problem or a need. We'll try our best to help them out. And to be able to do that, obviously we need to raise funds, and a good way of raising funds is by doing crazy challenges. Hence why I'm doing the London Marathon in about 4 weeks' time. Yeah.
That's brilliant. That's very inspirational as well. So what kind of impact is the foundation aiming to make in the local community?
Yeah, well, we have a counsellor, Phil, who works for us full time, and then we have a girl called Jane who works 2 days a week for us. And Phil sees 5 people a day, 5 days a week. So I'm no Carol Vorderman, but that's quite a lot of people that we're seeing totally free for mental health. Could be anxiety, depression, bereavement, relationship problems, anything at all. And then we have a guy called Josh, who's our drug and alcohol and addiction counsellor, and he sees 3 or 4 people a week as well. In this area, unfortunately, ketamine is a big problem amongst young people, and we're seeing people as young as 16, 17 who've got ketamine addiction. So trying to help them through that, help their family through that as well, with the mental health that goes along with that. So I think they're making a big impact in the community. Since I got injured in 2009, the community's been behind me. I've won the Pride of St Helens Award twice. I've won the Courage Award once. Everyone in the town pretty much knows who I am, and I just thought I want to give back to my local community.
No, it's great how you've got that relationship with the community as well, and they respect you, you respect them, working together type thing. It's great. So as we mentioned, we're partnering with you and Standing Tall Foundation, being head sponsor for the marathon. How's the training going?
Yeah, absolutely fantastic that you've come on board. Absolutely amazing. It was short notice, wasn't it?
It was,
at the conference. I was just mentioned to somebody that my headline sponsor had dropped out, and you guys stepped in, and absolutely overwhelmed with that. So thank you for your support. Training's going okay. Yeah, I'm up to like 13 miles now, which I did not last Saturday, the Saturday before. You come along for a bit with your young lad, didn't you? And Chris come along as well. So I think the training's going okay. I'm doing some more this Saturday. I've got a walk this Saturday. I'll talk a bit about in a short while. It's just trying to get the miles in, really. I've got 2 young kids myself. My kids are 8 and 13, so it's juggling family life, juggling work life, and trying to get the training in at the same time. But I've got a good support network around me. I've been in these environments before where you're trying to push yourself mentally and physically, and I'll dig in, I'll dig deep, and I know why I'm doing it. I know what the reason why is. When I come to the office on a Monday morning here, and I might see someone sat in a chair with their head down, waiting for a counselling appointment, and then I come in again the week later, and they're here for the second appointment, and they're sat up and they're smiling and they're waiting to see the counsellor. I think that's because I get out of bed. You know, that's because I push myself and do
Gives you
these
the
marathons.
motivation.
Yeah, so that motivates me.
Yeah. No, that's great. So moving back to the Standing Tall Foundation and the partnership with Christine's, what type of mental health support or talks can you offer the colleagues at Christine's?
Yeah, fantastic. I can come along, you know, to drop in the canteen and maybe at lunchtime do a couple of toolbox talks with some of the guys. I know you've got quite a few veterans who work within the company as well, so I could maybe chat to them if they're struggling with the mental health, and just be present really, and just be someone who they can reach out to for support, and they know what support we do here, and they can reach out to us and get on board with some of that support.
Yeah. So, and from your previous experience, like you mentioned it before about coming in the office and seeing someone with their head down, how do these sessions help people on a day-to-day basis?
I think, like, with me just doing what I do and out and about, if someone is struggling, they maybe think, well, there's Andy there, this guy, you know, he's only got one arm, but he gets up in the morning and he goes to work and he does what he needs to do. And, you know, but we've all got our own struggles in life, haven't we? You know what I mean? And just because people see me doing that doesn't mean that they can do that as well. If they have got something that's struggling with the mental health or addiction, then please put a hand up and reach out for support, obviously. But, you know, I think it just gives them someone who they can go, well, that guy's cracking on, so maybe I can as well.
Yeah, and I suppose that brings us on to the final question. What's one key message you hope people take away from any sort of sessions like that you have with people?
The main thing really for anyone to take away is just to put your hand up and ask for help. You know, like I say, I ask random people for help 2 or 3 times a day when I'm buying water from the garage and I can't open a bottle of water. I ask the attendant to open it for me. You know, if I'm struggling in the morning trying to put my little girl's tie on or put her hair in a bobble, I'll ask someone on the playground to give me help and support. And I think we all struggle in life. You know, no one's too big, too brave, too strong to ask for help. And I think if you are struggling, then please do put your hand up and ask for help.
Oh, that's brilliant. Thank you very much, Andy. Thanks for your time today. And on behalf of myself and everyone at Christine's, we wish you all the best with the marathon. And I'm sure you'll smash it.
No, thank you very much. Yeah, I'll be wearing the shirt, proud with the sponsor on, and thanks again for supporting what I'm doing.
Brilliant. Thanks, Andy.
Cheers, mate.
So, Andy, in preparation for your marathon, you've been doing some training. Would you mind telling us about this, what you're doing on Saturday, please? Yeah,
I've got a training walk this Saturday down at Ruskin Sports Village. So 10 till 4, you can come down there, make a donation of £5 and walk around with me for a couple of laughs. I've got quite a few decent jokes and that, what I can tell you on the way around. And yeah, just something to come down, get involved with for all abilities. You know, it's a flat just around the cricket pitch, so you can do 2 or 3 laps if you want, or 13 mile, 15 mile I'm going to try and do. So I don't know, it'll probably be something like 1,000 laps or something ridiculous. It's 800 metres lap, so I don't know what it'll be, but if you're going all day long, come down. We'll have some refreshments down there as well, stuff like that. So yeah, if you're in the local area and you're bored on Saturday, come down, say hello, have a walk around. That'd be fantastic. Yeah,
that's brilliant. We'll also put the QR code on the end of this video, so people can make donations as well.
Yeah, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Cheers.
Thank you.